Let's see. Mind control has been around probably ever since the first secret societies. I'm thinking back to ancient Babylon when they had rituals and people were sworn to keep something secret. I'm talking about biblical times. Probably even back then, there was some amount of mind control, but it's not the same as it is today. Historically, up until the early 1900s, mind control is mainly rituals. In other words, the ritual itself was the mind control, and the mind control was a ritual for many secret societies. So that might be something where you have a child who's hung in a well, and is told, "We won't bring you up unless you promise never to tell," or being buried alive, or the child is taught how to build a wall, using I'm sorry, I'm being graphic too, by the way, but using human
Okay.
bodies as a mortar to build the wall to create amnesia. Those are ancient rituals that have been around for thousands of years. And that was probably the type of mind control you saw until the early 1900s. In the early 1900s, a shift started, though, in which the focus became not just doing the ritual, which was effective in fragmenting a child and getting them to keep the secrecy, but into more of a scientific mind control or modern mind control. And starting around 1912, the emphasis became on people started to ask, how can we make this better? And that's the difference between modern mind control and ancient mind control. They started using the scientific method to look at behavior, attachment. I have never met a trainer or an abuser in these groups that was not dissociative and had not been tortured themselves as a child. I'm talking all the way up the chain. I'm talking about the leaders of the leaders. When I was in the groups, I did not know anyone who knew what they were doing consciously. Because you cannot, as a human being, we cannot come into contact, I believe, with the deep satanic evil that these groups perpetuate, trade, and not dissociate. You go nuts otherwise, I believe. So, from top leadership down, people are dissociative. But at some level, people know they're being lied to. We just have something that God put in us that says this is right and this is wrong. It is wrong to hurt children. So that's why they use mind control. If they didn't, everybody would be running away when they're 5 years old or talking to their teachers left and right. So mind control is an attempt to silence that voice inside that says something is wrong and there's something better out there.